alien government cover-up. Very fun series to do. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed it a lot, and I got to wear the mask. I'm gonna put it on it in a second. But if you haven't done so, I'm only gonna put it on for like 30 seconds a minute because doing a longer video with it, you like can't breathe. So, but if you haven't done so, hit that alarm button and subscribe, like and share videos. You can subscribe to YouTube, like and share. You can follow Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Blue Sky. And if you don't mind, let me know what state and town you are from. I would love to know that. I am from New Jersey, so but if you want to let me know, so hold on. Jesus Alien has to tell you something real quick. All right, like I said, I'm not gonna have this on too long because like I said, I can't breathe. But Jesus Alien wants you to subscribe on YouTube, like and share videos, and also follow on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Blue Sky. But make sure you hit that alarm button on YouTube and tell your friends about Jersey Rob Ryan on all the different social media platforms and share this video. Thank you. Anyway, I'm back now. Let me put my hat on now. Back again. Anyway, I'm going to recap. Jesus might have been an alien government cover-up. So, this is definitely something out of the box that I thought of, but I thought it'd be fun. You know, because, like, Jesus had, like, these healing powers, right? So maybe, thinking out of the box, maybe he could have not, maybe he wasn't just, like, maybe he was fully human and fully alien instead of fully human and fully God. Just thinking out the box, not saying it was that way, but I had some out of the box theories on this, and yeah, I thought it was really fun. Let me try to get closer to you guys. All right, remember state and town where you guys are from. Hit that subscribe button. Part one was actually was an intro, and then part two, Jesus was an alien experiment. Yeah, so could you imagine if that if Jesus was an alien government cover-up? Hey, how you doing, man? Oh, thanks for coming back on again. I appreciate it. Could you imagine if Jesus was an alien government experiment? He, you know, so you hear a lot of alien abduction cases, right? Where there's an implant, like aliens, like what do you call it? The thing that makes you fall asleep. I forget what it's called. Amnesia, right? So people fall asleep. Harry, Derek, how are you doing? Well, state and town you guys are from, if you don't mind. I'm from New Jersey. So so that happens a lot of alien cases. Like there's amnesia. People fall asleep, and then they get abducted. So imagine it was that happened, but with Mary, right? That she got abducted, and then there was an implant that made the Jesus baby, and she and they had the experiment, and it came from the aliens, so you had that DNA and then the human DNA, and obviously you have both, fully human, fully alien, and maybe like mixing both together, thinking outside the box, made him like have like some kind of like healing powers and stuff. Just thinking outside the box, you know, like Superman had it, right. No, I'm just kidding, but you know, think about it. Maybe like having all that made him have that kind of like healing power. I'm not saying it is. Thinking outside the box, you know, with the Jesus alien, the Jesus alien that was fully human, fully alien, had those kind of powers that could heal people. Probably read their minds too, right? We hear a lot of alien abduction cases that that aliens can like read the minds of others, of the people they're abducting and whatnot. So, and then part three was Jesus and the aliens will be back. So they're going to come back, see how the civilization was doing. Yeah, so I don't know when that will be back. I mean, this is a theory. I'm not saying that's going to happen. If it did happen, it's just thinking outside the box. And they will come back and let everyone know, like, hey, we have this alien thing that we made super alien. So, um, could you imagine that if it did happen? Maybe like that experiment. What was it? He has some kind of like healing powers or whatever. But maybe some of us are aliens and wouldn't even know about it. Because you think about it, like they would have that kind of technology that they could do something and we wouldn't even know. Like if they're from like millions of years away or whatnot. Um, so maybe that's possible. Like just thinking outside the box. Do I think any of this is true? Probably not. But but I think it is fun to think outside the box. So, um, and I had point four. Soon the government will tell us, what happened with the alien experiment. Um, but could you imagine if that's why they don't want to tell us about aliens? Because Jesus was one. I was here briefly, and he left with the aliens that made him or whatnot, and that could be the reason why I don't tell us about UFO and aliens, because it's linked to Jesus somehow. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like, because nobody knows what Jesus looked like. He had all these healing powers to do all these miracles, right? I believe in some places said that he could read the thoughts of people. So maybe he actually could read their minds. So, you know what? And Jesus had like certain aura about him, right? That attracted others to him, the disciples. All right. So let's say this, right? All right. Thinking outside the box. All right. Does this say he has certain aura because he's an alien and he looks different from others? And he could do all these things. Maybe that what attracted the disciples to him and that followed him and had a different way of teaching and everything because he was an alien. Well, was an alien, and they consider him like a god, like they said, son of God. Maybe son of God means alien from space or whatnot. I'm the son of God. Yeah. So just outside thinking. I doubt it's true, but it was really fun to do this series. So, whew. Hopefully my hat comes in because I have a fruit hat. but if not, you'll see this hat. But I'm gonna do a series called April 22nd, which is next week. So about 8 days from now, I'm gonna do Jesus might have been a fruity in the booty. So I'm really excited about that series, and that's gonna be that starts next week. I'm gonna do an introduction video, and then it's gonna be 5 parts. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, so I'm doing a lot of Pride stuff because it's that time of year. Then I'm gonna do it's okay to be gay series. So I'm gonna go into why people might be gay. I'm straight, but there's things that talking to gay people and whatnot. Why they're attracted to the same sex and whatnot, which is I think a healthy series. All right, so this is how I look at it. Who cares if somebody's gay or not? If you really think about it, like what somebody does in their bedroom and whatnot. But imagine if Jesus had that kind of. Jesus was gay, and he challenged the Pharisees and whatnot. So, I said, May 29th is Jesus and the disciples, the first Pride community. So I'm going to look into that possibility. Because if you really look at it, the Pharisees, scribes, and all these religious leaders just hated his guts. So maybe there's more behind that. And at that time, if you look at Rome, right? Thinking outside the box, there was gay. There's probably more gay people than there is now, right? So maybe he was gay, Jesus, and because he never had a girlfriend. Was around a bunch of dudes, never had a relationship, and there's just outside thinking. So, yeah. You know what? I think it's fun to do these kind of series because it is different. And then I'm either going to do another Donald Trump series. I'm going to see how I fall on, but I was thinking it leaning on. Hopefully, I say the series wrong, but MAGA followers or cool series. I believe that's what it's called. So that might be coming up right after. That might be coming up after all the Pride stuff, or well, yeah, that's a good possibility. And then I'm going to do Lives of a Christian Pastor, which is going to be controversial, but fun. And then it's going to be like an 8-part series. So, and then I have other fun stuff coming up after that. But that's what it looks like for the next few series. So, um, yeah, thank you guys so much, like, for just watching and supporting this channel and helping it grow. I really appreciate it because like June is the two-year anniversary mark. It's just amazing that I could do all this fun stuff and reach the world with it, and then and challenge people's thinking, challenge my own thinking, and come up with these things that I come up with. So, and then be able to share it with the world. Yeah, I just love doing this. It's like definitely my passion. I do have a job, but yeah, but I really do love this. But if you haven't done so, hit that and hello everyone that said hi to me. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button, like and share. Feel free to definitely share this live video, so people can find out about Jersey Rum Rhyme. And then you can follow on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Blue Sky. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, please. And like and share this video. Thank you. Oh, Jesus might have been fruity in the booty, April 22nd. So watch out for that one.